Yes, people, we're finally back with some Premier League action. Man, I'll tell you what, we've had a roller coaster of 3 weeks since our last Premier League game. Before we went off, played Premier League for a long time, man. And I mean, in this video today, we're going to cover our match prediction. You're going to want to stay. And we're also going to talk about a special player that's going to be returning and hopefully making a great impact on Saturday's game against Bournemouth. But before I go any further, why don't you subscribe button so you don't miss out on the watch-alongs, the YouTube shorts I've been putting out, all the good stuff which keeps you guys entertained, and also the debates we have. I couldn't do it without you guys. I want to thank everyone for getting me 266 subscribers. Let me not waffle like a waffle maker. Let's get into it. Arsenal have had a bit of a up and down few weeks, I would say. A lot of losses, unexpected losses. We've had a win, finally, against Sporting Lisbon. But we returned to action in the Premier League. Now, Bournemouth, they're a team that I worry about. I've always said it in my match predictions. Bournemouth played good football. They lost their whole backline last season, but they seem to be doing all right. And they still seem to be giving some teams troubles, like Liverpool, Man City. They've all managed to do a job on them. And we were fortunate this season to actually beat them away compared to last season, where we lost twice. I remember the end of last season, I was there at the game at the Emirates and we lost 2-1. That pissed me off. I was like, fuck. Go up against Bournemouth and Arsenal have some reinforcements coming back. So you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the question mark. You're probably thinking, who is this guy? Who is this mystery player? Well, the mystery player is Eberechi Eze, a number 10 that I think we missed so much. Now, I don't want to get into the whole Ødegaard and Eze debate. I think when you have strength in numbers, it's a great thing, especially in the Premier League. But with Ødegaard and Eze, they offer different services. Now, the services doesn't mean that it necessarily will impact the game. It can actually affect the game in a negative way for certain reasons. So Ødegaard, obviously we know he likes to play centre-back. Let me not do any pun, but yeah, he likes to play centre-back. And he doesn't like to pass the ball forward as much. Whereas Eze will pass the ball forward, doesn't take as much risk. But the thing is, with Eze, he's not scared to have a pop. He's not scared to lash it in the net. Yeah? He'll try pass forward. And he plays really well off Gyökeres as well, which is something I've noticed in the last few games. If you go back and watch Tottenham and Arsenal, you'll see the amount of link-up play Gyökeres and Eze have. Yeah, if you watch the Bayer Leverkusen game, the last game he actually played before we had the losses, he looked very comfortable in that number 10 position. And that's one of the few times I've seen him in that comfortable number 10 position, aside from the Tottenham matches. He's only known for the Tottenham matches so far, but to be honest, I felt like before he got injured, he was playing really well. It was unfortunate we didn't have him for the finals and obviously the FA Cup quarter-final, but you know, he's back now. And I think we need him at a most crucial time because obviously we have the Premier League. I'm focused on the Premier League as a fan. And I'm sure a lot of fans are focused on the Premier League as well. And we definitely cannot scuff this one up. This one, we need to make sure we go all out. Yeah? If you get eliminated from Champions League, it's not great, especially at this stage anyway. And the team we're playing against. But I do want Arsenal to focus on the Premier League as much as they can, because that's the trophy I really want. It doesn't mean that I want the efforts to drop off in the Champions League, but the Premier League, you know, it's been so many years. And I think Arsenal deserve it. I think the fans deserve it. And I think, I'm a critic of Arteta. Don't get me wrong. I don't wish bad on him in terms of I want him to be sacked. I actually want Arteta to succeed. And the thing is, what's annoying is we can see the foundation. We can see the style of play. We can see, you know, what he's trying to do. And it's just not being executed correctly. And sometimes as fans, we can look at from the outside and we can see these holes. We can see these players that are not doing their job or that are holding the team back. So if you watch to the end of the video, I've linked the video on there of some outgoings. And these three names that I mentioned in the video are, I believe, holding the team back. Ødegaard and Trossard especially. I know people are going to say I'm out for Trossard. I'm sorry. The guy's just doing my nutting. Yeah. Ødegaard, he's almost there as well. But when I was watching a Sporting game, which is the most recent game we played, Odegaard, he just wasn't passing forward. Honestly, I don't remember any pass going forward. It's always to the side to Madueke, always passing to Declan, always passing to Ben White. That's all Odegaard does. If it's not Ben White's Timber, if it's not Madueke's Saka, and if it's not Declan Rice, then he's going to, pass back to the centre-backs. With Eze, I think he's someone that is comfortable being upfield. Now, his drop-off to top in defence isn't as great. Odegaard is great at collecting the ball from the back, but he hangs around the centre-backs too much. And I feel like that is what is killing our game, especially in the attack. I have no problems with the defence. It's just the attack. The lack of creativity, and I mean, look, I want you guys to evaluate that Sporting game, yeah? Havertz's goal. When the substitutions were made, yeah? Gyökeres is creating space for Havertz. Martinelli, pin pass point to his feet and managed to nick us a goal. Sometimes I know we have to have scrappy wins, but the Bournemouth game, we definitely need to make sure we don't rely on last minute winners. We have to kill the game off early. Bournemouth, they've drawn 5 games and they drew at home to Man United. That was their last game. And with us, we've had 2 losses and 1 win, obviously in our Champions League campaign. And then our last Premier League win was against Everton, which was a great game. We saw Max Darman score a crucial goal and, we all celebrated. But we had the home advantage. And some points of the game in the Everton game, we did look a bit shaky. And I think the Sporting game as well, we had to really grind it out. And we've been doing these, we've had a lot, this is a common theme with Arsenal, grinding it out for the result. When I think there's so many things that can be avoided. And giving the balls away cheaply, we did that so much in the Sporting game. The difference is with Sporting and Bournemouth is we don't have a second leg with Bournemouth. So the way we play will be the outcome. We play well, we score, we'll win. Now I know that sounds very, very obvious, of course, because it works for both teams, but Arsenal have a way stronger team than Bournemouth. Arsenal have the Premier League to play for. Arsenal and even Arteta need to go out there with the attacking mindset. So, Eberechi Eze. Yeah, we're going to talk about the lineup right now. David Raya, for heaven's sake, he needs to start. I don't want to see Kepa in goal. I've got PTSD, bro. But you see, I gave him the man the match in the Sporting game. Right back, Timber, I don't know if he'll be back or be playing, but Ben White didn't have a bad game against Sporting. I think the 2 centre-backs will go Gabriel Saliba. Left back will go with Calafiori. He had a decent game last match as well. Centre mid will go with Declan Rice and Mendy. I'll be very conservative with this one. I'm not going to try to mix up too much from the Champions League game, just because I know we got a lot of great players returning. Some aren't, obviously. Right wing, I think he's going to stick with Madueke and Dalman might come on as a sub. If Saka's not on the bench, up front, Gyökeres. Number 10, I want Havertz to start. Because I think when Havertz and Gyökeres on the pitch, things happen. And it's been quite a frequent thing. When he scored against Southampton, Havertz set him up. When Martinelli passed to Havertz, Gyökeres created space for Havertz to run in behind. Yeah. If you look at this screenshot, I'll put on the screen now. Just look at Gyökeres, where he's got 2 defenders, and then look at Havertz, the space he's created. Like you can see it from here. Yeah. Left wing, I'm going Martinelli. Got an assist last game, so why not start the players that are playing well? Yeah, this is how I want us to set up. What do I think the scoreline will be? Now, prior to playing Man United, Bournemouth didn't score a goal for 2 games. So I don't feel like their attack is so great since they lost Semenyo. It's kind of weakened. So I'm going to go with a comfortable 3-0 victory for Arsenal. This is a must win. It has to be a win. We've got 7 games, and a lot of the teams that we're playing haven't been playing well. Yeah, like I just said, Bournemouth have had 5 draws on the bounce. We need to take advantage of that. Yes, we've won our last Premier League game. We've lost 2 on the road, but we're at home this game, and we need to make sure we win. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.